Alright, so the moment of truth is here. Okay. So we're going to be on hard for this entire playthrough. I'm not going to turn it down except for a very, very small amount of time. I'm going to change the difficulty twice. And I'll show you why as soon as I can. Alright, so for centuries untold, the humans and the Magi coexisted in peace with one another. But that wasn't the case with all humans. Some humans feared the great powers that the Magi could harness. They believed that the Magi made pacts with demons and devils to obtain their powers. Note, this is not Shin Megami Tensei. If left unchecked, the Magi could one day use this blasphemous power to take over the world and enslave the humans. This story is the beginning of their end. But of whose end? I guess we'll have to find out. Your Majesty. It is alright. How go the preparations? Everything is ready. We only await your orders. Wonderful. Let the cleansing begin. Right away, Your Majesty. About face! Forward march! I don't know, that's how I imagine he'd say it, but anyway. If I may, Your Majesty, do not fail me. You have my word. Ah, yes, today a new era begins. Alright, cool. And we'll come in here and with Luna, I believe. Yep, okay, so it starts the sequence with Luna. This is basically the tutorial sequence. Pretty short, pretty easy. This used to be a lot more brutal. A few days later in a remote forest. I know on the first version of this, I barely got through the tutorial section. I had to have, it's like, hey, Fernie, this beginning part's a little insane. You might want to tune it down a bit. I'm pretty sure it was this way. Ha! I knew it! Good thing I left markers on the trees, or else I would have been totally lost. Okay, so that means my camp should be just down this path. Alright, cool. So we can move around and junk. WASD, arrow keys. Full game controls can be found within the in-game manual. I would highly recommend reading it. So the reason we're going to change the difficulty twice here, actually, is we need to get a trophy for it. So there is, where is it? So we need to get this trophy right here. Difficulty changed once, so we'll change it to normal, and then we'll change it right back as soon as that's available. And the main reason we want to do that is we need to get 30 trophies. We need to get those Delta bracers pretty much as quick as we possibly can. So that is going to be the only difficulty change from hard. It's to grab those bracers. Alright. Auto dash. I love auto dash. Auto dash is amazing. First battle. Pretty easy. Yep, definitely use the battle order to your advantage. Particularly when nasty things are about to happen. Okay, so that's Luna's basic attack. It's called Wyvern Strike. The more TP she has, the more hits it does. See the status menu if you ever wonder what something is. You click status. And here you go. Wyvern's Call, critical hit chance and critical hit damage increased by 5%. And you'll generate 1 to 3% of your max MP at the end of every turn. So there's two different kind of ways to play Luna early in the game. One is you can just kind of pool TP and just let Wyvern Strike do a bunch of hits. The other way is that you can use Wyvern Strike to build up and then dump your TP using Frenzied Fire. Alright, now I'm not going to waste my MP. Now at the end of battle, you do get a small MP and HP heal. Oh, what is going on with the wildlife lately? I've never had to fight off so many aggressive creatures before. I better get back to the campsite before I run into any more of those things. Okay. So, like I say, you do get a minor HP and MP heal at the end of combat. We have just enough TP to use Frenzied Fire for the next round. We're not gonna. We're just gonna stick with Wyvern Strike for the time being. We found a new weapon, so we're gonna go ahead and equip that here in just a second. Yep, has a chance to roll, so this is basically Diablo as far as gear goes. There is an optimize button. It's serviceable for the most part. I typically like to gear my characters a little more defensively than the optimize would gear your characters, and that's really just simply because I'm playing on hard mode. Things do a lot more damage, and you know, damage output is not the most important thing. The most important thing is staying alive, because you know, dead characters do no damage, and they only do half damage on after a resurrection. So yeah. So as you can see, the more I use Wyvern Strike, now it's up to 6 hits since I have half my TP bar filled. If I use Wyvern Strike at full TP, it's 10 hits. No, wait, it's 9 hits at this level, and fully upgraded it's 10. Sorry. We'll worry about upgrading skills later. Rune Essence, that is used for crafting. We'll get to that later in the game. We'll have to get past the first boss before that comes into play. We found an Essence Brace. That's basically an accessory that rolls random stats. Defense, magic attack, TP charge rate, and MP. So that's going to be good for Trish when we get her. I'll go ahead and put it on Luna right now, simply because the defense is going to be nice. He has absolutely no use for the magic attack whatsoever. Shoot, please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Okay. Okay, so if these blob enemies are below 25% of their max HP, they self-destruct. I don't think they can do it on the first turn, though, so... Yeah, and then when we leave this screen, this is Luna's camp, and... Yep, later that night. Ugh. You think after doing this so many times, I know how to start a damn fire by now. There we go. Much better. Alright, cool. The owls stopped hooting. All the noise I'm making must have scared them off. And, you know what, Luna? That's a good idea. Well, since I'm up, I might as well begin preparing tomorrow's breakfast. What the hell was that? Hold it right there! Don't come any closer! Are you one of them? What? You don't look like one of them. You have to get out of here. Excuse me, I'm not going anywhere. See, you should just run, Luna. Damn it. What's going on here? You have an accomplice. What cunning devil worshiper you are. Devil worshiper? What are you talking about? There's no use trying to reason with them. Seems the Imperial Knights have lost their minds. Imperial Knights? What are they doing way out here? Enough of your babble. Surrender immediately, or I'll make this painful. Sorry to drag your nose, but we must fight them for some we're to survive. We're both deep. I don't think I have a choice. Yeah. Almost your kind of a struggle. No matter. I'll make this quick. Now, I think you're a tutorial boss and you can get your ass kicked. Thankfully, you do get a full heal before this battle. We have almost full TP. We can't use Frenzy Fire because we do need Wyvern's Call in order to use it. Damien, when he starts, he literally has no abilities whatsoever. We were at full health, so Damien's healing gave us a shield instead. Is that magic? Please, there's no time for that. We must fight. Good old Final Fantasy VI reference. There's a few more of those in this game. Well, leave poor Luna alone. Use my prayer ability to heal you up and build my Echo of Life stats. So Echo of Life is an extra mechanic that Damien has. Think of it like, you know, combo points for rogues in World of Warcraft. Think of it like Spirit in that starts actually. What is it? Like Arcane Power or Spirit or I don't know what the Crusader resource is called in Diablo 3, but whatever the heck that's called. Or Barbarian's Fury in Diablo. There we go. That's a good comparison. I'm pretty sure Prayer doesn't have that heal is doubled if the target is at 30% HP or less anymore, but that's okay. As you noticed with the crits that Luna was getting this year, she's getting back MP. She also gets TP whenever she does a critical hit as well, but obviously she's at full TP right now, so that doesn't really mean anything. So Prayer by default comes in two versions. You have Prayer, which heals one, and you have Mass Prayer, which will heal all party members. The cost of Prayer scales with the number of party members you have up. Okay, so when it heals 2, it costs 32. As we get more party members, the Mass Prayer will become more expensive. But if you need to heal multiple people at once, the Mass Prayer is always the most efficient. I believe the final scaling is that once you have 5 members, it costs the same as 4 prayers. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and give her another one. And I'm going to smite yet, so let's just Holy Pulse. You wondering why I'm not attacking the captain in the back? The reason is because I can't. These front guys have a taunt state, and I'll show that to you here in a second. So yeah, I can't move the cursor over to the captain. I have to deal with. Okay, and he's gonna smite. Now smite is gonna give one of 4 random buffs. Oh, in fact, yep. 30% of the overhealing it does will be converted into absorption shield. That's actually 30% of the overhealing that all of Damien's stuff does. Exorcist, great. That's a damage bonus. 30% damage bonus. And there's a skill that Damien gets later where you can share this buff with the party. Now, it gets nerfed quite a bit. It's only 10% after he shares it, but it's still definitely worth it. Yep, he's done. What the hell is your problem? You can't tell him, Luna. Why are you attacking us? Exactly. What the hell, you bitch? Well, he's no threat to us anymore. Let's get out of here before any backup arrives. Yeah, I'd definitely say it's time to GTFO here. Alright, so that's the basic tutorial there. There will be more as things get added to the game. I know we don't have much time for this, but I must thank you for helping me out back there. That could have gone very badly for me had you not been there. Thank you. So it is true. Your eyes. It's true that the eyes of a magi have a slight glow to them. You are correct. Quite the dead giveaway, if I am being honest. Why were those guys chasing you anyway? Give me a second here. I want to double check something. Okay, cool. Why were those guys chasing you anyways? You must have done something terrible to have the Imperial Knights chasing after you in the middle of this forest. I did nothing wrong. I don't know why they did what they did. What did they do? We should find shelter first. I can tell you all about it once we know we're somewhere safe. Fair enough. I'm Luna, by the way. My name is Damien. Pleasure to meet you. Likewise. Let's get the hell out of here. I agree with you. Let's get the hell out of here. Yay, Damien enjoyed the party. To review his battle guide, check out the following. So we're actually going to do that right now. Because Ferdy put a lot of work into this dumb manual. And hopefully people will actually read it. Basic info's here. Primary stats, everything caps out at 999 except HP and MP, which are 9,999. HP, if you run out, you're dead. MP, if you run out, you're useless. TP, if you run out, depends on the character. Yeah, attack, physical damage, magic attack, magical damage, Spirit, this is magic defense in RPG Maker. This is actually affects healing done and MP cost. It is not magic defense, as you can see here. Defense reduces all damage taken, and has a few other things like those too. Agility influences turn order when in combat and more. Agility tuning is something that's going to be very important on hard mode. Okay, hit chance, chance of landing hits. Most things don't have a lot of evade chance. There are certain things that will do that. They're kind of annoying, but it really only affects Luna and Rito. Magic is relatively unhindered by this. Critical chance. Magic and crit in this game. Crit evade increases the chance of evading critical hits. This is boosted by defense. So what kills you on hard mode is crit strings. So crit evade is very important, and thus defense is also important as well. Mana cost rate reduces how much MP is needed for skills. This stat is boosted by Spirit. The base cost, you don't want to be paying base MP cost for any of the skills in the game, because they're kind of ridiculous. MP costs go up as your level goes up, but their effect increases as well. So you don't want to have low Spirit. I think the one time I ran like a 6 Spirit Luna and my Wyvern Strike cost like 40 NP or some garbage. Yeah, it was crazy. TP charge rate, it's important for a few characters, so. No, hit rate's there. Is it? Or did it get removed? Oh yeah, you're right, it did get removed. Huh. Okay. Yeah, good to know. I know it used to be there, but it's not now. Alright. Good to know. So we just got the tutorial that said, hey, read Damien's guide if you want to know more about him. Well, here he is. Yeah, definitely not your typical RPG healer. He doesn't really have anything that can be considered a direct heal. All of his healing comes from damage that he dishes out from enemies. Dishes to enemies, so... Yeah, Spirit will increase his healing done, and his MP cost reduction, and then magic attack and max MP. I would argue that TP charge rate is going to be... yeah, magic attack and max MP, I do agree they're tied for second. Number 3, I believe, is going to be TP charge rate, because that's what prayer is based on. And The more prayers you have, the more Echo of Life you have, the more Echo of Life you have, the more stuff you can do with Damien, basically. Alright. So this fight's scripted. I see why we hold on to TP. Alright, so we'll get level 2. We'll get a good chunk of AP, and then we get a relic, some robes, and a leather vest. So we're gonna go ahead and equip these. Okay, so let's remove that. Magic attack, agility attack. Okay, so let's give Luna this. Damien's gonna have the essence brace for now, because you don't want to be running around with 4 defense. That's gonna be just awful. You don't want to do that. You'll just die, especially on hard. All right, cool. Let's continue. Okay, so you actually do want to get level 4 before we get to the first boss proper. Oh, bag of riches. Alright, so sometimes when you kill an enemy, you get these things. And that's a lot of rune essence. 346 is a lot for this point in the game. Obviously, we can't use it yet, but it will be very useful as soon as we can. Okay, so another thing to keep in mind here is that a lot of these, like I said earlier, this game pulls a lot of influence from Diablo. So this is MP Killer. If you're ever wondering what something does, you can always press escape, go to status, and there you go. An enemy's presence is causing your MP cost rate to be increased by 30%. As soon as this enemy dies, that effect goes away. Alright, cool. So there's a new weapon for Damien. Let's see what that's about. Berserking is very good. Yeah, Berserking is great for Damien. Increases damage dealt as HP gets lowered. That also increases his healing, too. So, very, very good. You can build a tanky Damien, give him a Berserking weapon, and, you know, that'll supplement his healing power. He's going to be very hard to kill, and as the enemy tries to kill him, your team just gets tankier and tankier and tankier. It's pretty cool when you're dealing with something that spams a lot of AoE. Alright, anything... Okay, so Speedster here. So, if you noticed in the last fight, the slime or the Slibo was slower than Damien. With the Speedster affix, it's now faster. Particularly because the Areneas here also give an agility buff to the team as well. So there's basically 2 agility buffs here, which makes the Slibo faster than it goes before Damien now. But I can kill this now. Hopefully that'll slow it down enough. Yes. And so since I killed the Aranea, that took away the agility buff that Spider was giving, and now my Damien can now go afterwards. Cool, getting some sapphires, be able to sell that for some gold once we get somewhere. The bubbles here. Alright, I'm gonna pick up 2. Somebody just left some money on this pond here. I don't know what that was about. 12 rune essence, cool. One thing to notice, there are no random encounters on this map. There are random encounters on the overworld map, but you can avoid them by staying on the road. Have another essence brace. Let's see what stats are on this one. Spirit MP healing taken, but reduces agility. I can't give up the defense right now, and that's god awful on Luna. So we're just not even gonna bother. Yeah, let's take this fight. Oh boy, these mushrooms are dangerous. These mushrooms can become a very, very nasty monster if you let them. TP drain. Oh man. My TP's pretty high already. Yeah, we gotta get rid of this. I'm not dealing with that. Get him out of here. I just wanted to make sure I was full health at the end of that. Bow of criticals. Alright, now we're talking. So, one of Luna's passives. I'm gonna go with it. I know the game says it's worse, but I'm going to disagree with you there. Okay, no special affixes. The special affixes will get more common as the game progresses. Can I get this with just this, maybe? No, I'm not going to chance it. Alright, so there's some cloth gloves there. And I can definitely kill him. Alright. Really? Really now? Oh, those are leather. Sorry. Come over here. We'll get our level 3 here. And with level 3, we'll be able to learn stuff. Oh! Speaking of, we have enough EP to learn a new skill. So let's go through our options here. Rations is very good at the end of the game. This can wait until later. MP and TP economy aren't super important right now. This can wait. Slow reduces enemy agility to 1 for a turn. This is basically a move where if the enemy's going to do a super move, this will let your team guard. Also, if something's just going way too fast at the beginning of the round, this just buys you time. Crippling shot. This is pretty important. End game. This is going to be very important to keep damage under control. It's also refills a lot of TP when it hits all enemies. Critical adept. This is important for Luna to do damage. This is how she's going to do reversed. Raining arrows is what I'm going to take because the area damage is good for clearing and allows Luna to use her TP for something other than just holding on to it for Wyvern Strike. Frenzy Fire is just overkill right now, so I haven't been using it. Hunter's Mark. This will be important later. The agility, crit evade chance, and critical hit chance reductions are going to be very important. We will be maxing that early. Smoke Bomb. This is really important. This is something we're going to max early as well. 30% TP charge rate's a lot. And then Meta Guard, yeah, it just gives you a 10% shield versus 5. Not a huge deal. We're going to take Raining Arrows here. For Damien. So when I was talking about giving his Smite Blessing to the party, that's through Flashing Light here. Sheer Power is a TP recharge. We'll need this later. We don't need it right now, though. Purify is incredibly important. It has the multicast mechanic that Prayer does as well. Radiance is not good until it's instant. Divine Aegis. This will give you a 60% overhealing to Absorption Shield instead of 30. Endure. This is going to save your bacon once you fight. And then there's Meta Guard. We're going to take Flashing Light first. Hey, we got a trophy. Alright. So, it means you get items. So we got a magical relic for that. So let's go to our equipment. And let's see how this relic works. Let's see. Spirit, defense, agility. I'll give that to Damien for now. Trish is gonna get this brace right here as soon as we get her. But for right now, Luna can use it. Take this fight. Get our Smite Blessing. Hopefully that'll knock the speed down of the eyeball enough that Luna can go before it. Yep. Cool. And that's why we took Raining Arrows. Other Boots of Wisdom. Okay. A little more crit chance and MP. I'm never going to complain about that. HP too. Alright, cool. I'm liking this. Ah, I could have killed the other one. Dang it. Alright, so I need to holy fire this. Because I need the extra damage. I need to kill this now. There it is. Oaken Staff of Shock 1. Now, I do like Berserking, but that's just so many more stats. I'm gonna go with this. I believe we can take one more fight on the way out of here. Yep, we can. So another thing we can do with Raining Arrows is that we can Wyvern Strike first, and then we can Raining Arrows afterwards. The thing is that leaves you at a TP deficit. And I don't like running at a TP deficit if I don't have to. Alright, that's good enough. Okay, Leecher, this means damage that it does will heal. And then this is TP killer, so it's going to drain my TP every round. Okay, so Synergist will directly counteract that. Stygian Forest. And so this is Kalantina Village. This is where we're going to start to see some of the humor of the game come in here. It's like the sign there says Kalantina Village. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. I've never been here, have you? No, I have not. I don't get out too often. This town is awfully small. I doubt they'd have an inn. Maybe they have a pub or something? You wish to drink at a time like this? Yeah? Come on, Damien. We're on the run from, you know, the Empire, who's sending their literal army after us. Yeah, I want to have a drink. Are you crazy? Like, what? No, pubs are a perfect source for gossip. Dang it, Luna. I have no idea what's going on here. Plus, we need to find a place for cover until we know we're safe. Also, you need to tell me your part in all this and why those men were after you. You're right. Let's go look around. Alright. So let's look around here. This is hilarious. This whole search would be so much easier if I knew what a magi looked like. They all have horns. Really? Yes, most positively they do. Oh, and their eyes are pitch black, too. I heard they glowed. No, that's not true. The glow is from eating too many, fruits from contaminated areas. Totally believable there, Luna. I don't remember that from my training, but I've also never seen a magi before, so I'll take your word for it. I haven't seen anybody with horns. I think this town might be good to go. Hey, there's a lot more stuff in here. I like it, Ferny. Welcome to my shop. What can I do for you? Let's chat. Daughter of a blacksmith. My father taught me everything he knew about creating armors and weapons. Alright, so we've got some stuff we want to sell. So we can sell those sapphires. Their purpose is to be sold for cash money. It says use a junk siphon to extract rune essence from this. We'll get the junk siphon later. We've already got 483 rune essence because we got lucky with a bag of riches. Anything to buy here? Just a bronze ward. I don't want that right now. Well, let's see what else she has to talk about. I still think that should terminate right there, but, you know, that's fine. Business is terrible being a small village and all. Then most of my customer people will stop by to rest, but when traveling between the port and the villages to the north of tides and forest. Nah, we're good. Uh-oh. Boyfriend was supposed to come visit, but with the Imperial Knights blocking all the ship routes, I don't think he'll be able to make it here. Huh. Ferny, you missed one. Right there, dude. Hang on. Give me a minute. I gotta get this one to him. Okay. Now we got that bug reported. I don't think that was there last time I played this. I don't know. The knights have been harassing villagers since they got here. I wish they'd leave us alone already. I'm keeping myself busy so I don't get too angry and punch one of those bully knights in the face. Oh, jeez. Calm down, Grandma. What do you say? You say meow. Okay. I'm not sure why I expected a cat to say anything else, but that's fine. Stupid wars made it way out here to our little village. To my knowledge, there are no magi here anyway. I wish the knights would just go away. Yep, there's no magi here. None at all. Nope. Totally not a magi. Standing right next to Luna here. Nope. Hey, you don't need these rune essence, do you? What you doing in our house? I'm just robbing you blind. You know, standard RPG trope, you know. Let's see what all these people had to say. There's some funny dialogue in here. Uh-oh, she wants to grow up to be pretty, just like her mommy. Okay, some of these people have more than one thing to say. You here for the tea party? Yeah. Wait a minute. Who even are you people? Uh-oh. What if we say no? Please vacate my property! Nah, you got more stuff around here. Let's see too many faces on here. Not a single brain cell in a lot of them, it seems. Nope, no brain cells. Are you new friends of Susan? I don't think we've met before. Oh, okay, sure. Cool. Let's see, what do you say? Don't talk to those soldiers. They're a bunch of bullies. These jerks just do as they please. Basically. I heard a village was found deep within the forest and lots of those devil worshippers were killed. I wish I was part of the squad that had the honor. Well, if you were, you'd have been dead, because we kind of killed them. Oh, wait, what? You didn't hear that. The people in this town don't seem to like us being here, but they just tell us where the damn Magi were. We could leave sooner. Yeah, they don't want to be here either, right? You people seem awfully suspicious. We most certainly are not. Well, if you say so. You again? Unless you can point me in the direction of a Magi, then I suggest you leave me alone. Alright, yeah, screw you too. I'm sorry, but could you come back a little later? My friend passed out in front of the pub and I need to try to wake her up. You know, you could always drag her away from the door like a smart person would. You know. Oh, boy, you got some wild friends there, Stacy. Mumble, mumble. Alright, cool. Oh, hey! Hey, totally new person who wasn't there before that I'm sure isn't going to join my party completely, Kappa. Oh, thank the heavens, it's another Magi! I have a reason for giving her this voice. She'll see you later. It's that obvious, isn't it? Other than the fact that I have glowing eyes or a dead giveaway, I sense your presence from miles away. And let me tell you, dodging knights left and right for a whole mile by my lonesome was not easy. Are you being chased by knights too? What the heck's going on here? Why are you two being chased? Have you been living under a rock or something, girl? To be completely honest with you, I'm not so sure I quite understand what's going on either. Seriously? You guys have no idea about what the Empire has been up to? You know, the whole down with the Magi nonsense they started a few weeks ago? Oh, boy. So those soldiers showing up in Taijin was a freak occurrence, but something far more grand than that. Oh, so you're a Taijini mage? I'm from the Hututsi tribe. I know we just met and all, but do you mind if I tag along with you two for a bit? I know I would feel a lot safer if I wasn't all by my lonesome. You seem to know a lot more about what's going on than the two of us, so I have no objections. Well, it's fine by me. But we really shouldn't be talking about this out in the open. Yeah, thank you, Damien. Thank you. Let's go see if that woman by the pub has moved yet. Good idea. Let's do that. Day drinkers? Nice! Damien, by the way, and this here is Luna. Damien, Luna, you got it. My name is Trishan Miniville Wishiku Earthly Flower, but I can't even say my own damn name, so you can just call me Trish for short. Trish it is. Come on, let's go. Yay, Trish has joined the party, so let's move some stuff around. Trish is going to be basically responsible for managing all of your resources. We're going to remove that. Okay, so we need to give her skills. Early in the game, the most two important skills you want to pick up first are these. These are her dots, because you're going to need the damage. Your other characters don't do enough damage to justify Shatter Armor early in the game. And stuff doesn't do enough magic damage early in the game to justify dampened magic. So we're gonna take Poison Chi first because MP is what we've been having an issue with more than TP. So we'll take Poison Chi there. And then when we get her to level 4, we'll take Flaming Chi, and that's going to allow us to get through the first boss with, well, it is hard mode, so relative ease. Welcome, take a seat, I'll be right with you folks. Shit. Just act natural. Sit down before they start getting suspicious of us. What can I get started for y'all? I'll have a water, please. Damien! Bruh! Didn't you just say act natural? Same! Oh my god. Oh, me too! Oh, god dang it. You bunch of idiots. 3 waters for the absolute strangers that just come in. Coming right up. God. You flippin' idiots. I said to act natural. They're looking right at us. Don't dare turn to look either. So, lovely day we're having today, isn't it? Any day is lovely when you haven't seen any of those pesky magi around. God damn it, Trish. I'm trying to get somebody killed. Yeah, death to the magi! Woo, yeah! Damn savages. Emergency! Emergency! Small squad of knights were found in Taijin Forest, and I'm pretty sure that those guys over there on the side had something to do with it, but we're just gonna ignore that because I'm in a complete frantic pace. Commander's alright, orders all Imperial Knights stationed in this village to proceed to Taijin Forest to investigate. You heard the man, move it. Don't go causing any trouble while we're gone. Filthy country folk. Oh, gosh. Well, that was oddly convenient. Do you think we should get out of here before any of them decide to come back? Yes! Yes! It's not a bad idea, but where would we go? Not here? Hopefully somewhere full of beefy, strong men to protect me. Those soldiers were all men. Perhaps you could ask one of them for protection. Ooh, savage. You know, now that you mention it, maybe I'll just stick with you two instead. For now. With that said, I think we should get as far away from here as possible. Wait a minute. I just don't even know what the hell's going on. One minute I'm enjoying a nice hike in the woods, and the next I'm a convict running away from Imperial Knights with 2 strangers I just met? And not just any kind of stranger, 2 strangers who are magi. I need some explanations and quick, and I'm sure this bartender isn't going to rat us out to the Imperial Knights and probably get a bunch of money for us. I know, I'm sorry. I really wish I hadn't dragged you into this. You know, maybe if you had run the hell away at first, like I told you to, you wouldn't be in this situation. But no, you had to be stubborn. I honestly wish I could tell you exactly what's going on. But sadly, I don't know. It all happened so quickly. Make sure to check inside the huts for any secret escape passages. We don't want any of these worms getting away. Like a coward, I hid away while my peers and villagers were slain like animals. I didn't know what to do. There were so many of them. Over there in the trees. We have a simple white magic. We use our powers for good. Please, spare us. Nice try, witch. The only good magi is a dead one. Oh, holy Brahmin, grant me thy blessing. Yeah, a lot of good that did you. Ew. Dead. Filthy witch. I knew I had to make a run for it. The moment I saw an opening, I took it. There's another one! Uh-oh. Damien's smiting them candy asses. Kill him! I ran for my life. And that's when I found you, Luna. I always knew some people were uncomfortable with the power Magi wielded, but I never imagined it would come to this. Wait a minute! Are you telling me that the majority of the Tajini Magi clan was wiped out? To my knowledge, I'm the only one who got away. That's horrible! I'm so sorry, Damien. Those bastards have to pay for this! Well, Well, what about you, Trish? Tell us what you know. All I know is the Empire has launched a full military assault around the world. They have one goal in mind, to destroy the Magi. Why won't they just leave the Magi alone? First they go around trying to capture Magi for who knows what reason, and now they're straight up trying to kill them? What is this about them capturing Magi? I used to know somebody who was part of the Empire who was tasked with capturing Magi. I don't know what for, but I know the Empress was up to something. These colonizing bastards have to pay for their crimes. And what do you propose we do? Just march on into the capital and kill off the Empress for sending her knights after us? Exactly! Screw that Magi hiding wrinkly hag of a woman! Well, obviously that's out of the question, but there has to be something we can do. So you mean you'll join me? Do not get me wrong, I truly do appreciate all the help I can get, but I must ask why. I'm too involved at this point. I can't just up and leave knowing people like you are being treated this way. Plus, I have personal reasons as to why I hate the Empire and want to watch them burn, okay? Works for me, Luna. Now, back to our course of action. There has to be more Magi villages they haven't gotten to yet. What if we went and told them about what's happening? Maybe we could rally up a small force? That's actually not a bad idea. If we got enough Magi, then maybe we could fight the Imperial Army. Exactly, it beats sitting around waiting for them to kill off more and more Magi. What do you say, Damien? It's not the worst idea I've ever heard. But if it means saving my people, then without a doubt you can count me in. It might not be too late, but there were some Magi hiding out in the port town to the west of here. Maybe we could start our search there? We'll be rocking right into Imperial Knight territory if we do that. And they'll meet the same fate those monsters in Taijin Forest met. They slaughtered my brethren with no remorse. They must pay. Okay, then it's settled. Notice how Luna's like totally cool with this. Like, I'm gonna totally murder the shit out of those little bastards. It's like Luna's like, okay, cool, I'm good with that. off to the west. Alright, did that heal us? That did heal us. Great. I remember that I used to not do that in a previous version of the game, and I'd forget to go heal. Oh no. NPC blocking the only way out. You know that's gotta mean there's excuse me, ma'am. Hey little girl, what's going on? Have you seen my mommy? I'm not sure. What does she look like? She's very tall and pretty. She hasn't come back yet. Hasn't come back from where? She went to the forest to get some medicine. Please, can you go find her? Luna. What do we do? Those soldiers all went into the forest. It's dangerous in there. I'd rather not risk running into them, but I refuse to leave this child alone like this. Should we go look for her? Please! All those scary men in metal clothes went into the forest too. What if they hurt her? Yeah, let's go find her. Okay, Luna, let's help her. All right, kiddo, you just sit tight, okay? We're gonna go look for your mom. Thank you so much, lady. I'm gonna wait right here, okay? What's your name, by the way? My name is Quinn. Okay, Quinn, we'll be back soon with your mom. All right, cool. Yeah. Alright, so I think we're going to go we're going to go through this sequence here. This is the Return to Taijin Forest. This is basically the Trish tutorial. And I basically say, hey, sup? Damn, there's so many of them. I wouldn't worry about that little lady. What? Do you have a plan? Even better. I have a spell. Activate my windy tantrum to make my wind sheet tear him up. Okay, so this is forced. You don't have any way to do that, so I'll explain what the tantras do when we get into another battle. But this is a very important one. This is the multi-target Tantra. What this does is this will make all of your skills, all of your attacking skills anyway, hit all targets. So even though we're only targeting one thing right now. Alright, so we have to survive this round of attacks, and Luna will clean this up. But anyway, this is why we took raining arrows. Because a lot of the fights in here are like this. Okay, bully, what does that give us? That gives us AP scrolls. So it is very important that Trish has 2 damage over time skills quickly. Okay, so we should be good from here. I want to check something here. Okay, good. You must be the ones responsible for the deaths of our soldiers. Looks like you could use some MP, Luna. I can take care of that in a jiffy. Yeah, so... This is another forced one. Fernie drained the MP of Luna intentionally to do this here, just to show off what Aqua Chi does. So it converts 50% of Trish's TP into MP for one party member. It is also modified by Trish's magic attack and spirit and the target's spirit and max MP. Basically, there's a lot going on under the hood with this one. So you see, that gave 78 MP back to Luna. Alright, so I think I can freely go through the Tantras now. Okay, I can. So let me go through what all the Tantras do, because these are very important. Managing these is basically what Trish does. Title Tantra, okay? While active, MP cost is reduced by 50%, and whenever she deals direct damage, 6% of the damage will be converted into MP for the party member with the current lowest MP. Now that's lowest current percentage of MP. That's not based on total MP. In addition, her TP charge rate is reduced by 70%. So yeah, she has a very hard time gaining TP in most stances. Okay, and then so let's switch to Solar. This is Trish's damage dealing stance. Deals 30% more damage, including damage over time debuffs, but her MP cost is increased by 80%. TP charge rate is reduced by 30% while active. So she can still gain some TP in this state. Whereas in Tidal Tantra, she basically doesn't get TP at all. Okay. This one, Gaian Tantra, this grants TP to both Trish and the party. While active, Trish's TP charge rate is increased by 40%. In addition, the party will generate a small amount of TP at the end of every turn. I like to use Gaian Tantra as much as possible at the end of the game. It's not important right now because TP management really isn't much of a thing, but this stance will become very important later. And we have Wendy here. So, one of the first things I like to do with this is this restores MP to the party, and this restores TP to Trish. So let's look at our situation here. Luna could use some MP at the end of next turn. At the end of this turn. So, we are going to do Poison Chi, and we're going to put that on all 4 members. Now, every enemy with this debuff will grant MP to the party at the end of the turn. So you'll see the MP recovery after the enemies do their thing here. Yep, okay, so basically we got 20 MP for the whole party just for having those debuffs up. Yep, use Aqua Chi and Titles and Trance to get that done. Cool. definitely need to get some healing going on here. So let's do a mass prayer. Use a smite. Oh, hello. What is that? Cordrega. Thank you. Cordrega. Hey, friend. Well done on your project. It's very likable. Thank you for the follow. This actually isn't my project. This is a guy named Fernyfer project. I think he's asleep right now. I've told him I'm streaming, but I don't think he's awake at the moment. So I'm mainly streaming this just to kind of show him the stuff that I'm doing with it. I did a lot of the testing for the hard mode on this game, so basically I'm doing this just to show that there's a lot of people who struggle with it. I want to show that the game is indeed possible to beat. But yeah, thank you for the follow. Alright, so those guys are going to die at the end of the round anyway, and I want the MP from them, so we'll just let them die that way. I'll take a little bit of damage to preserve my MP, and then I think I can just wipe them. Yep. Okay, we got a bow there. Let's see if that's an upgrade. Ooh, destruction. That's crit damage bonus. How many more of these bastards are there? Alright, let's see here. Ooh, 10% crit damage, 5 more agility, so that covers... Okay, yeah. Let's take that for sure. Alright, let's see here. Are there soldiers down here? Yeah, there are, so I can't go that way. And... Oh, soldiers that way too. Yep. Alright, so we've got our first mini-boss coming up here after we rescue Quinn's mama here. I actually haven't seen this sprite because it wasn't in the last test version. Like, oh, thank heavens you're not one of those soldiers. Is everything okay? Are you hurt? And big long story expedition time that we already know about because Quinn told us. That would be her daughter. I wish I could say everything was okay, but it's not. You see, one of the villagers back in Calentina spoke up against one of the soldiers. Those jerks think they run the place, so they beat him half to death. I came here to fetch some medicinal herbs to patch him up, and, well, the soldiers appeared. We spoke to your daughter, Quinn. Oh, my sweet, precious baby. She was supposed to stay in the house like I told her to. She's very worried about you and asked us to come and find you. Please take me back to her. I'm afraid to go alone. I'd be afraid to go alone, too. Yeah, no problem. Just stay close to us. There's a lot of soldiers roaming around. Right. My name is Nancy. I'm Luna. My name is Damien. And I'm Trish. It's nice to meet you. Those two are Magi, aren't they? Yeah, you got a problem with that? Is that a problem, Mrs. Lady? Oh, no, not at all. Liar. It's just that the soldiers in Calentina were looking for people like you. Oh, yeah. Well, we were just passing by anyways. I see. Well, either way, thank you for coming to get me. Well, don't thank us yet. We still need to get out of here. Yeah, you definitely need to get the heck out of here. We need to get through this. And so, of course, this is an RPG, so we walk straight into a trap, and so we have to go through it. Are we healed? Yeah, we're healed enough. It's good enough. Stop right there. Damn it, they found us. This is the end of the line for you all. I guess we're gonna have to take you down too, then. Okay, so for these, we're gonna do this a little bit different. Can I strike the... I can't hit the captain. So I'm doing that to get crit bonus to start. Oh, dear God. Shoot. I do have a tomato. kill one of them off. Oh, shoot. Alright. This is, oh boy. Well, that's embarrassing. Alright, we're just gonna continue here. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Alright, hang on. Alright, let's grab Metagard. Let's try this again and not be stupid this time. We're fully healed. Yeah. Yeah, come on. That's what I should have done the first time. I got a little greedy on that, and I shouldn't have done that. So whatever I get from here, I'm going to share with the team, except if it's Synergist, because I can't really use that. Cool. No, you know what? Let's go ahead and share that. And then we'll use... Forgot this. Once I share it, I can get a different blessing. Conservationist is good. Alright, so that guy will be dead at the end of the turn. Sheesh. Let's do that, and then the Holy Fire is going to be a waste on that guy. Boss. Damien could use a little bit of there. Another nice thing about Trish is that the more debuffs she has on the target, the more damage she does. So, since this guy's going to die to dots anyway, and I'm not really struggling on MP at all, can I go into solar for this? I think I can just go solar. Yeah, 44. Start to take these guys out. No! Okay. Never mind, I guess we'll have to do this. And then we'll knock it down here. There we go. got a crit glyph, we got a couple of bows, we got the Oaken Staff of Death. Death is a extra damage proc at the end of the round based on percentage of the damage you dealt. We got another relic. That's going to be enough for a new skill. And the crit glyph for it. Yeah, perfect. This is really what the Empire has become then. Let's get out of here. I agree, Luna. Let's get the heck out of here. Okay, so we are relatively healed. Let's check our stuff here. No, that's not worth it at all. Extra spirit, extra defense. This is gonna go on you. You're gonna take that. Have a new weapon for Trish. Alright, so I'm going to want to get level 4 before going to the next fight. Mommy! Yay! Okay, we got Mommy back. Oh, my sweet little Quinn. The pretty lady and her friends found you, Mommy. That they did, sweetie. Did you find the medicine, Mommy? I did. Let's say thank you for these sweet strangers before we go use the medicine on our friend, okay? Okay, Mommy. Thank you for saving my Mommy. You're very welcome, Quinn. Can you make us a promise before we go? What kind of promise? Don't let her wander off into that forest anymore, okay? And if those bad people come back here, you and your Mommy will stay in your homes and not cause any trouble, okay? Yeah. Okay, pretty lady, I promise. Thanks again, all of you. Please, be safe out there. You're welcome. Take care of Quinn, okay? The young girl needs her mother. I promise I will. Goodbye. Yep. Okay, back to our mission. Port, here we come. Not quite yet, though. So since I don't have an accessory for Luna, I'm going to go ahead and buy a bronze ward, just so I have something. And actually, I think I can just use my egg here. Okay, so I have an AP scroll and an egg. Who do I want to have another skill? I think I want to have Crit Adept on Luna, so let's go ahead and do this. And let's get her that, because we're gonna need to do some damage at the end of this next fight here. I do want to get another level, so I am gonna go ahead and take like one fight here. Speedster, Erna A, Erna B. Okay. Wow, they really going hard after Damien there, huh? The MP going here. Cool, another bow, maybe better for Luna. With the death of those two spiders there, that takes us... let's hold on to this. I'll take one shot, that's fine. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Really? Okay, Oaken Bow of Death. Probably not going to be worth it. Nope, definitely not. Alright, well, I guess we're going to take one more fight then. Okay. Alright, so there's a lot of affixes going on here, plus this is enraged. So let's go over everything here. Poisonous. So this is going to put a damage over time on us at the end of each turn. It's about half the strength of one of Trish's debuffs. It's not huge. Okay, so poisonous was the only real affix there. Yes. Yeah, stuff hits hard in this game. Alright, let's get a Smite Blessing. Hopefully this will go to hell. Yeah. Alright, level 4. Now we're good for the first boss. Let's see, so she doesn't have enough for a skill. Let's give her the AP scroll to fix that. Let's see, what do we want? Smoke Bomb is going to cost Luna the turn until we can get it upgraded once. We have to learn everything before we can upgrade skills. Take Endure in case we need it. And then Dampen Magic. Okay. Alright. Nobody's... wait a minute. Are those two Magi? Get out of our way, bitch! How dare you show your face around here? I'm gonna show you the wrath of the Empire. You're all scum of the earth. I'll slay you like the countless Magi before you. Yeah, so you talk a big game. TP at the ready. Okay, I think this guy is down now. Yep, okay. So that was just a warm-up. Atmanda. What's happening to my body? Oh boy. Bruh. Don't you just hate that? You know, you're just out there fighting magi, minding your own business, and then just some dude comes around and turns you into two demons. I mean, I hate it when that happens. We come for you! Alright. First proper boss. Forbidden blood magic. But that wasn't Imperial Knight. Yeah, it was being the operative word there. Something doesn't seem right. Yeah, no shit, Trish. I feel like I say this a lot. We don't have time for that. Let's fight. So the rest of my team is slower. Again, there's a couple extra effects that are in play here. Okay, Ragos' Pride is going to mess with your TP charge rate and TP regeneration by 30%. And we have Lagos' Pride. While Lagos' line, the MP thrust is increased by 30%. At this point in the game, your MP costs are what's going to mess with you, not TP costs. So, it's more important that we kill Lagos first. You can kill either in either order. The special mechanic for hard mode. So, hard mode bosses have an additional mechanic in addition to the other ones in the normal mode game. In hard mode, when you kill one of the two demons, the other one heals to full. So, you can try to kill both of them at once, but if it fails, you're going to be a freak without a paddle. Alright? So, we're going to focus down Lagos, and then we're going to focus down Ragos. Start the damage here. What? Okay, I don't like that one. Let's pop up Endure. So the first death I take during the fight will be prevented. Everybody's fine there. Alright, we're going to switch to Windy. And we're going to get Damp and Magic. Okay, so what 1 means, if you see this little red swirl, that means they're about to do something. That means you probably should guard. Now, good thing that prayer is instant. Now, I did make a mistake here. I should have switched to Gaian for the extra TP charge rate. This isn't looking very good, you guys. Maybe we should try using our Soul Trigger abilities. Our Soul Trigger what? The Soul Trigger! Here! Let me show you. Yeah, in-combat tutorial. Yep, here's the Soul Gauge bar. Fill up from battles. It's actually been filling up the entire game. You just haven't seen it. Okay, and then you're going to be forced to use it here. Yep, pretty easy. Anybody can use it, but let's just say there's a reason that the game has you have Luna use it. So Soul Trigger will count down at the end of every turn in combat. The only way that Luna is going to be able to take advantage of it is if she uses it herself. So whoever goes first in the round needs to be your Soul Trigger user. That way it affects more actions. And yes, the ability cost goes up the same for the whole party at the same time as it uses the same battle. It goes up 30% every time you use it. So that was the first Soul Trigger. The second one is going to cost 13. As you can see, the second one costs 13. Alright, we've got a lot of TP right now, so let's dump some of this. And let's get a spike because we don't have one. Medic. Okay, that's not what I want to share. Okay, so we're going to use 2 burgers. Okay. And then we're going to Holy Fire here. Basically, I'm going all out on Lagos because I need to kill him as soon as possible. Okay, so for this one, we now have to go to Tidal. And then get our MP back. Okay. So this is what I was trying to avoid. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna have to guard through this. I don't think I can take the chance. Lagos will die at the end of the round anyway. Dump some TP because Trish needs some MP. Then we'll go to Gaian. Okay, and I'm not sure if Ragos and Rage on normal. And you can see the hard mode mechanic, they restored it. And yes, he also gains an extra action, and he gains access to Angry Impling Implosion. So basically, that's their kind of combined move, but you don't have a warning of it anymore. It happens every 3 turns. Oh boy. I have enough for 1 prayer. really don't want to proc my Endure yet. I may not have a choice, though. Yeah, I don't. Medic again, okay. Wait, does it not have Dampen Magic anymore? No, he doesn't. Okay. We need to put that back up. Alright, Trish, you're going to be reapplying debuffs for the next couple turns. Sorry. I need to get a Soul Trigger up as soon as possible. Luna. Then Trish will have to refill herself. In fact, she probably should go Tidal for this. And then we want to refresh Poison. Ow! Okay. Now we have Wyvern Strike up again. Okay. Damien has to keep himself up. He's got to be the highest priority. I need a Soul Trigger right here, right now. Alright, time to finish this. Damien. What are my costs? I don't think I can afford these. Nope. And so we need to put Flaming Chi get out of here. Okay. Whew. That was pretty close. That's the first boss of the game down. Get new weapon for... Okay. New weapons for everybody and 2 relics. Alright, we'll see what those are. We also get some Pure Essence, another Mysterious Egg, and 2 AP scrolls. Great. This is only the beginning. Who's there? They want war. War is what they'll get. Do you sense that, Damien? It's blood magic. What was that about? Oh no, that can't be good. Come on, let's continue. Alright. Cool. So, that's the first boss. First proper boss of Eternal Twilight.